Good morning. Welcome to the Sunday Sprintacular. I am Gillian St. Kevern, author of Empowering Queer Fantasy That Confounds Expectations. And I am joined today by two dogs who have just been given their breakfast and are enthusiastically pursuing said breakfast. They get their breakfast in wobble feeders. And hello, you're finished already. That's good. Yeah, things that they have to make them work for their food. So you can hear some rattling and banging. Yesterday, while Lenny was pursuing the ball that contains his food, he managed to knock out the Wi-Fi. So that was fun. But yeah, I am freshly out of the shower. I have not yet had any caffeine this morning, so I am a little bit dopey and not quite with it yet, but hopefully that will come. So basically what we do in these streams is we kick off with a warm-up, then we do as many 20-minute productive streams. Okay, yes. These two dogs, very active guard dogs. If a neighbour so much as opens their car door, these guys let me know. Good morning, Wicked. It is super cool to see you. I hope you're feeling better, that the quinoa has relented and has forgiven you. But yeah, I decided I would give these guys their food, hoping that it would keep them occupied and quiet throughout the stream, and that has not happened at all. Oh well. So yeah, basically, as I was saying, we've got as many 20-minute productivity sprints as we can fit in, interspersed with writing chat. If you've got any craft or marketing or anything creative type questions, feel free to ask them at any time. It looks like it's just me and you, Wicket, but when we have, sometimes we get 2, 3, maybe up to 5 people joining the streams, and then we get some really good discussions. So now that Murphy has told off whoever needed telling off, yes, you're a very good guard dog, thank you. Let's dive into our warm-up. Oh, hang on, I'm forgetting. On Saturdays, we share our win. On Sundays, we kind of give a more general update as to where we are in our, because Jamie and myself are writers, where we are in our writing lives. But yeah, this can be anything for other creative types. Basically, I am still working through my plans for next quarter, but I identified a fear-based block that has potentially been stopping me from writing. I've got a couple of sort of thoughts about ways that I can work past this, but I've also given myself some really gentle writing goals for the next quarter. But I do want to publish things, and I'm aiming for to write more of my naughty fic. I hate calling it that, but that is the name that is stuck. Basically, I had a new shiny idea when I was supposed to be working on something else, and because I wasn't supposed to be writing on it, I called it the Naughty Project, and it stuck. But yeah, because it is short and stupid, I kind of feel like I've got less investment in it, less time investment, less emotional investment. So if people don't like it, I am potentially not going to take it so hard. But yeah, that is that is kind of where I'm at, still working through my plans, but also hoping to address this creative block. But funnily enough, once I had this realization, I was scrolling through Facebook yesterday and I saw another writing friend, one who I look up to, who has, many things published, a much sort of higher level than me in the author journey. Someone who I imagined was above this kind of self-doubt, saying, I've been feeling really crappy because I got, 2 negative Amazon reviews, and this this piece I wrote was rejected. But then I watched this movie, I forget what it was. It's about an author whose husband doesn't like her book, and apparently it was really good and funny and just what she needed to snap her out of her funk. And then she woke up the next day to find that the piece that one place had rejected had been accepted by another place. Oh my gosh. So we went for a walk this morning, and when we came back from our walk, there was a cat in our driveway, and I suspect Murphy is still coming to grips with the fact that there was a cat. So Wicked is still in the early stages of my first novel, writing in between my day jobs. It will be my longest project to date, so nervous about how it will work. Yeah, I can understand the nervousness, but you are doing so well to even start. A lot of people will just, like, when they kind of realize how big writing a novel is, they're just like, yep, too hard, and nope, out of it. But yeah, it is really, really awesome that you have made it to the early stages. And yeah, super excited to have your company today, Wicked. I'm going to continue my planning. Hello, Murphy. Are we safe? Gosh, my brain this morning. Okay, we're doing it the warm-up, basically. That's what we're doing. But yeah, so today I will be continuing to work on my planning. I am in my last week of this journal, which is always exciting. I've got my new journal prepped and ready to move into, but I need to kind of complete my planning to finish setting it up and setting up this week. So yeah. Let's jump right in. Hi, Lenny. So for our warm-ups, we use the image and associations today of a tarot card as the basis for 5 minutes of creative writing. This could be a brain dump, this could be journaling, this could be getting into your work in progress or delving deeper into a character, reflecting on your life. None of the above. It is a chance for us to park our inner editor and leapfrog into the creative zone. Since I do most of my writing typing on a keyboard, I always try to do these free longhand with a felt tip to make it more fun and less like writing. But yeah, so our card today is the 10 of Pentacles. We have 9 pentacles arranged in a diamond shape, and the pentacle in the center has a tiny pentacle at its center. We've got the colors of the rainbow, sort of starting in a circular pattern at the center around the pentacles, and then sort of extending outwards through the colors of the rainbow to black at the edge of the card. So pentacles are the suit that's kind of worldly goods and material tasks. I've got a feeling this is a very happy card. Fulfillment, abundance. The 10 of Pentacles signifies material and spiritual abundance in nearly every area of your life. The number 10 usually indicates completion, and in this case, the journey was well worth it. So be generous not only with your money, but also with your wisdom. Provide guidance to those who struggle. You will be rewarded tenfold. So I'm going to choose to take this as a sign that my quarterly planning is going to set me up for a really awesome quarter, and that the work you're doing on your novel now, Wicket, is going to set you up for a really awesome writing experience. And the work Murphy's doing right now is going to set him up for a very happy and productive nap later in the day, once you have chased away all of the neighbors. I'm just going to check on them. Is that really necessary, guys? Okay. Let me just get the ticker up. I am narrating what I am doing today in an effort to remind myself to do it. Basically, oh my gosh. It is not a good brain day today, but let's go. 5-minute warm up. Here is the 10 of Pentacles again. And 5 minutes starting now. Okay, that is our 5-minute warm-up done. I got an entire column there pretty much, and I've realized that I have not planned my day today. We woke up and the weather here, it was not raining, and it was a temperature where it was not unpleasant to be outside. So pretty much I grabbed the dogs and we went for a walk. But because I did not plan this very well, we have this Murphy and Lenny's house has a gate that opens out onto a big park. So basically, you can unlatch the gate and go directly into the park. But this morning, we went out the driveway and we walked down the street and around to the park and finished our walk by going through the park to the gate, only for me to realize that the gate was locked on the other side because I had not unfastened it. So we had to double back basically. So our walk was longer than anticipated, but yeah, very good. We have had such bad weather in Christchurch that it is genuinely exciting to be able to go outside and not get rained on. How did you get on, Wicket? Hopefully you got some good warming up done and are in a good space for our ready to dive into our first productive sprint. What part of your novel are you working on today? And yeah, hello, Murphy. I will mute these guys. I will mute myself and these guys because I've got a feeling that we're going to continue to be very noisy. But yeah, I'm going to continue with my planning. So let's get set up. 20-minute sprint in progress. Let's get started now. Okay, that was the end of our first 20-minute sprint. The dogs are continuing to bark and make truly horrendous amounts of noise. Yes, I am talking about you. But I have opened up the HB90 Teachable course. I am watching the videos. Well, I'm rewatching the videos as I work my way through my planning, so that I am not tempted to skip steps like I usually do and then get into trouble later. So yeah, I feel like I am making slow progress, but good progress. We were joined by Maggie, who is currently moderating a panel in the AuthorTube Writer Conference. Wicked, if you are not already aware, this thing is awesome. It's basically 3 days of authors. I see they've got Mark Lefebvre from Draft to Digital. So publisher insiders. They've got Brian Cohen, who does blurbs and Amazon ad courses. But yeah, basically, it is 3 days of a writing conference, except it's on YouTube and you can watch it now. And actually, it might be quite fun. I suspect we're getting to the end of the day because of the way the New Zealand time zone works. So, yeah, so if we're in the 5 to 6 p.m. slot, Margaret Pinard doing Choose Your Own Adventure. Maggie, am I in the right time slot or are you in the next 6 to 7 p.m.? It doesn't, oh, yep. Okay, so Wicket, I will not be offended if you want to jump over and look at one of these sessions live, but starting in the next hour, it looks like we've got the choice of A.F. Stewart, How Authors Should Prepare for Video Audio Podcasts, or Amy Rosenfeld, Video is the Future, Tips and Tools for Book Marketing Using Video, or Shantae Brown, and this is the one that speaks most to me, Fear of Vulnerability and Authenticity While Writing. And she says, after battling with my own sense of what it means to be vulnerable while writing, I understand now it takes a lot of guts to be truly vulnerable and lay yourself bare for others without fear of being judged or rejected. I've come to accept that the best way to combat this is to write the book you want to read. I feel like I really need to hear this. I hope to inspire others to do the same as well, as I enjoy the journey and encourage others to do the same. Before you know it, you'll have written the end with a smile on your face, knowing that you gave it all of you. So, yeah, Maggie's modding both of Margaret's streams this evening, and we'll be having a dinner break soon. Excellent. I am glad that you are caring for yourself despite being super busy. But yeah, Maggie has shared the link with us. If you scroll back up through the chat. But yeah, I really need to get this planning done, so I will not be jumping in to join these live today. But now that I know it's happening, I will try to join some of the sessions tomorrow, and I will be marathoning my way through these in the coming weeks. It's so good. Okay, whoa, almost fell out of my chair. That's not great. I am going to take a quick break to make myself a fresh cup of tea. But before I do that, I will kick us off for our second 20-minute sprint, starting now. Okay, that is the end of our second sprint. Wicket, if you were putting groceries away, then you may not have heard me talking about the AuthorTube writing conference. Basically, tons of authors, publishing people have gotten together to have basically a writing conference on YouTube. It started yesterday. So I am super late to the party. Maggie is moderating one of the panels, and she mentioned that, and she's also shared a link up in the chat to the the AuthorTube Writing Conference 2023 schedule. Tons of awesome speakers and interesting sounding sessions. I'm kind of blown away by the lineup they have. It's incredible. Really highly recommend you checking that out when you have time, because these sessions are on YouTube. We can watch them anytime, but there are 3 sessions that started at 10. So if you want to go and jump into them live, absolutely feel free. There is, that energy that comes from attending something live that you don't quite get with the replay. So I will not be offended if you want to go check them out. We have got right now, where are we? We've got A.F. Stewart, How Authors Should Prepare for Video Audio Podcasts. We've got Amy Rosenfeld, Video is the Future, Tips and Tools for Book Marketing Using Video, which sound like they'd be useful once you've got your novel finished. But the one that I think is most interesting is Shantae Brown, A Fear of Vulnerability and Authenticity While Writing. So if you want to hop over and take a look at that, join in while they're live, go for it. But this is the final session for today, and then they're having a happy hour, which is basically everyone sort of hangs out and chats, shares what they learned from the day, and then it will kick off again tomorrow. What time do they start tomorrow? Go to Sunday. They start at 10 a.m. I think this is EST, with Leslie Penelope creating a story Bible. And then we've got, oh my gosh, this is how to know if your manuscript is a dumpster fire, preparing for an editor. Oh my gosh, I love that title. Yes, every single time I finish something, I am convinced I have written a dumpster fire. So I will definitely be checking that out. Oh my gosh. And then we've got Emma Bennett, How to Perfect Your Author Brand. Oh, excellent. It looks like most of these sessions are on marketing, but we've got a few craft as well. But yeah, okay, focus. I have made good progress with my planning, and I have also made a cup of tea, so life is good. And I am happy to just jump straight into our third 20-minute sprint for today. So 20 minutes starting now. Okay, it is the end of our third 20-minute productive sprint. Maggie has come back to tell me that I'm going to love Shantae's session. I am really excited for it. I'm also very excited because it is 10:30, which means it is time for me to make my fancy coffee and have a snack. I am very food motivated. This might be why I get on with dogs so well. We are all about the treats here. Treats and barking at the neighbors. So the dogs have continued to. They have gone from barking at noises outside to wrestling each other and snarling as they play fight. It's some quite intense intense play going on. They are now one of them is trying to get the other to wrestle with him by lying on his back and kind of worming around, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it doesn't seem like his friend is going for it. Oh well. Okay. Wicket is also food motivated. I am glad it's not just me and the dogs, but since we are running so well with our time today, we could actually do a proper break. Maggie, I am so sad for you for not tasting food. I really hope that you get over that soon. Super interesting thing though. My uncle, who is in his 70s, lost his sense of smell like decades ago. And then last year, he got COVID, and when he recovered from COVID, his sense of smell came back. How weird is that? But yeah, I'm going to I'm going to mute, stop video, go and grab my food, and then I will be back in maybe 5 minutes or so. So yeah, take this as an opportunity to eat your quesadilla or make a fresh cup of tea or coffee or grab some water. You should probably grab some water anyway, since we do not drink enough water in general. Oh my gosh. Third time. Yikes. And the strain isn't part of the vaccine. Oh man. Paper towel flavored meals. Oh, that sounds horrendous. Definitely sending you all my wishes for a speedy recovery there, Maggie. Okay. I am going to disappear now, and we'll see you again soon. Okay, I am back. I have my coffee and snack, and the dogs are outside, which is exciting for all of us. Trying to think if I have any news to share, but I think we basically covered it all with Amy yesterday. I'm making fairly good progress. I am using a bullet journal for my HB19 planning, and I'm making project pages right now. I've still got milestones to set up. So once I've got all of my projects in here, I'm not going with a Kanban board. I've just, given the amount of house sitting I'm doing, I'm not going to be home where my Kanban board lives for a very long time. And I used to have a travel Kanban board but I never used it. So I'm accepting that where I am right now, I am not in a good space for a Kanban board. So I'm setting up the projects. I'm hoping that this will be a good alternative because I really do like checking things off. So yeah, I will continue to set these up, listen to Sarah's, is it Sarah or Sarah? Sarah Cannon? Sarah Cannon. Sarah's advice. And yeah, continue to get myself sorted out. So let's correct the ticker, 20-minute sprint in progress, and let's jump right back in. 20 minutes starting now. Okay, it is exactly 11 o'clock. I have a dog. There we go. There is Murphy. Hello, Murphy. Yep, you are very handsome. We're glad to have you here and quiet. And that was the end of our fourth sprint for the morning. We've been joined by Sage. Hi, Sage. It is so cool to have you here. I feel like it's always extra exciting when our schedules overlap. I shared a photo of, okay, since Murphy's getting love, we'll come back to Murphy. I shared a photo of my working setup yesterday on Facebook. And just as I was going to take the photo, Murphy plopped down in front of the coffee table like a literal supermodel. And the only comments I have on that post are like, what a gorgeous dog. Look at that handsome pup. Yes. You know you're good looking, don't you? Yeah. So yes, he is such a good boy. Maggie, if I wasn't muted, you would have a very different opinion. And there he goes off to, nope, he's lying down. Fantastic. I guess we have different definitions of good. I mean, my idea of a good dog is one who is quiet and cuddly and doesn't interrupt my streams. But Murphy's idea of a good dog is probably a bit more protectory. So yeah. Sage says, he's so beautiful, reminds me so much of my late Darwin. Oh. But yes, okay. Focus. I'm still working on my HB90 planning. I'm listening to the session at about using your HB90 planner. So I'm on day 7 of the videos, though I'm still on day 6 of the setup. So yeah, making good progress. We're sending Sage all the hugs, which is great to see. Maggie's dog's nickname is Agent Mayhem, which I love. Oh, okay. This will not be of interest to any of you because you do not live in New Zealand, but I think Penguin Random House published the Harry McCleary books. First of all, hopefully you are all aware of Harry McCleary, otherwise this will make no sense. But they're currently having a competition to find the New Zealand's Harry McCleary lookalike. So I should, yeah. Not sure if he's greeting the world or just the neighbors or potentially the neighbor's dog. I'm just going to go check on them actually. So I think Murphy was telling off the dogs who were walking in the park on the other side of the fence. I have shut the outside door, so I will be muting myself soon. Oh, Lenny, that is uncalled for. But yes, Harry McCleary lookalikes. I think that is all I wanted to say there. Let's jump in to our 5th sprint of the day. Whoops, that's not my timer. This is my timer. 20 minutes starting now. Okay, that is the end of sprint number 5. I finished setting up my projects and I'm into milestones. So yeah, continuing to make good progress over here. But yes, Maggie, Huey McCleary is a children's book, and I realize the reason that I am so excited about this is because I am an aunt, and my niece and nephew I've read the Huey McCleary books to them when they were much smaller. I got my nephew the Huey McCleary treasury for either, I think it was his birthday, maybe it was Christmas a few years back, and thoroughly enjoyed reading to them. And I can probably recite all of the main crew from Huey McCleary and Huey McCleary's Bone. What is that one called? But yes, Sage opened your document. That is awesome. A good start. We can't do anything with a closed document. But yeah, Huey McCleary, something trouble? Oh my gosh. It is not important. Do not fixate on this, brain. But yeah, so we have just one more sprint for the stream. Over on the AuthorTube Writing Conference, I think it is the what's the word? The after party? No, the hangout, the having fun part. The happy hour. That's right. So yeah, that will be a lot of fun. I'm sure there's some really good chat happening over there. Oh, my friend from Perth gave me several Harry books when my daughter was younger. There was so much she couldn't move home with her. Yeah. Yep. I really like those books. Like when you read books for to kids, actually I have to say kids books pretty good overall. The quality very high. I get a lot of enjoyment out of reading them to the nibblings. There are some absolute duds though, some that you're like, this is not engaging for the kids. This is just awful. But yeah, Huey McCleary is a definite win. Let's stop talking about other people's books, focus on our own. I am so close to finishing my HB90 planning that I really just want to dive right back in. So yeah, let's get to work. 20 minutes starting now. Okay. Whew. That was the end of our 6th and final sprint for the day. I was away from my computer, so I had to dash back quickly. Wow, I feel a little bit befuddled. But yeah, Sage got 221 words. That is fantastic. Well done. Let's get rid of the ticker. And Duck My Squeeze says, yay, hi. Wicket says, I finally got moving thanks to some help from a good friend. Awesome. That is really good. Yeah, so I have finished setting up my journal. I've decided not to fill out, like, I'm going to wait until I'm actually starting the project to break it down into tasks within my journal. But I'm now currently sort of working out my morning and evening routine, and I'm putting it on a Post-it note. I want to do a whole bunch of fold-outs for this, but I can't do fold-outs for everything. So I am going to try and see if I can use a Post-it note in place of some of the fold-outs. Maggie is done. Yep, I can imagine. You have done a lot of modding and link sharing, and yeah, and given that you are also recovering from the virus at the same time, yeah, hopefully you're able to rest and relax now, maybe take an early night or just peace out for a little bit. I have, what am I going to do? So for the rest of my day, I'm actually moving my monitor over to my next house sit, which is a quieter space. And I'm going to, because I have some tutoring sessions scheduled for tomorrow and Tuesday. And I love Murphy and Lenny. They are great dogs. But I cannot see myself teaching with their usual carry-on. So, yeah, I'm gonna get myself set up at the next house sit, ready for the week. And then, I've got some editing to work on once I've finished this. Oh, Maggie has a bubble bath in the near future. Eucalyptus and lavender sounds wonderful. I am not hugely into essential oils, but there is one thing I have learned. 5 drops of lavender, 5 drops of eucalyptus, and 5 drops either of, I think it's tea tree oil. And it just, if you do it when you are on the brink of a cold or when you've got a cold, it kind of, the vapors just decongest you, the lavender relaxes. It's a really powerful, good combination. But yeah, eucalyptus and lavender will treat you right. Sage, go and have go back to bed, enjoy your bed, have a good night's sleep. And Duck, my squee, is going to have a nice lunch, then get started and try to knock out a 3,000 word section. I want to try to build up a buffer, then go ahead and put this project direct to like Royal Road or something. That sounds fantastic. That sounds like a really cool plan. But yeah. Unfortunately, this is the end of the stream for today, but myself and hopefully Jamie will be back next weekend. I'm just trying to think ahead. Do we have anything on? I am fine. But I don't think there are any conventions happening. So yeah, we should be back 10 a.m. Saturday and Sunday New Zealand time. Oh wait, no, we're starting at 9 a.m. during July. We're sticking with the extra hour for the month of July for Camp Nano. It's Camp Nano. Be blessed and have a lovely time to you too, Maggie. Wicket, enjoy your little beasts and have another good night's sleep. Duck my squeak, hope that you're able to knock out that 3,000 words. Well, these guys are not helping, so I'm going to say goodbye and yeah, see you next time. Bye.